So since January, I've spent about $14,000 on shopping. And because of that, I've just been carrying so much guilt. I've done everything that I can think of to stop shopping, whether it's like deleting the apps, deleting my card. I've been open with my husband about my spending habits. And originally I added up everything that I spent just to kind of give myself a shock of how much I spent. And even after doing that, I would still, after a week, I'd go back to shopping again. At the beginning, when we were doing our, like, paying off our debt, I was the one with the spreadsheets and with being so a stickler to our budget. And now I just can't seem to get back to that mindset. And I feel like I'm spiraling, and I feel like I can't stop.
Yeah, it's scary to feel out of control, like your body and your mind are on a roller coaster, right? And you can't get off, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so let's slap it up and flip it and reverse it. Is that cool? Can we come at this at a new angle?
Yeah.
All right. So what does shopping, and let's ask this, what are you buying?
Mainly buying clothes and jewelry.
Okay. So this isn't like you're not prepping for something and buying extra freezers or...
No.
This is just like adornment stuff. So what does shopping for jewelry and for clothes, what does that get you? Because it's helping you out in some way. What's it helping you with? What's it protecting you from?
I think it's given me some confidence. I just feel good when I have like good clothes on and jewelry. And for a long time, I mean, I recently, after having my daughter, I gained weight. And so I just wasn't feeling confident like I was before. So after doing all this, I feel more confident. Yeah. But it just seems like I just can't stop.
Yes, we're past the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Take me to what you just said about you had a baby and you gained weight, which is what happens when you grow a human inside of you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take me before you had this baby to times you've struggled with how you look.
I mean, I was very active. I had an active job. And then once I got married and moved, I quit that job so that I wasn't as active as I was before. I mean, I felt very much confident when I was more active.
Take me back to when you were a kid. How was little girl Tia?
She struggled with her weight and how she looked. Yeah.
Who told Tia when Tia was young that she wasn't beautiful or she didn't look right?
My mom.
Tell me about that.
She would comment on my weight a lot. She would tell me that she'd make snide remarks like, oh, don't eat bread or you're going to get fat, or you should do sit-ups, look at your stomach.
Yikes. Where was Dad?
He was there. I mean, I don't know if he knew that she was talking to me like that.
Could he not?
Could he not?
Could he not know?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Tell me about a time your dad, y'all were driving in a car somewhere or sitting at a coffee shop or just doing stuff, and he looked over and said, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen."
Yeah, he's done that.
Tell me about a time.
Like
a actual memory that pops into your mind when I ask that.
I mean, he told me how much he's proud of me. Like,
that's not what I asked. That's not what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Tell me about a time he told you you're the most beautiful little girl in the whole world.
Actually, I can't think of a time.
Okay.
I just can't think of any.
Sometimes hurt is things people say to us, like a mom that's always telling her little daughter that she's too fat or not pretty enough, the boys aren't going to like you, or you shouldn't eat that because, or you need to stop what you're doing and start exercising because I can see your belly. But sometimes hurt is also the things that weren't said to us, that should have been said to us. And you got it from both sides, huh?
Yeah.
So let's take weight off the table for a second. Tell me about your relationship with your mom growing up, as far back as you can remember.
We fought a lot.
Tell me about it.
She was harsh with me. I'm more shy, quiet, and she would get on me if I wasn't talking or I was just sitting quietly, and she would, I don't know, kind of just nag at me for just being that way.
Are you still shy and quiet?
A little bit.
Yeah. You answered a little bit as though you're working on it. You're trying to be somebody that you're not, but.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to get out of that just because that's what I was told that I shouldn't be.
What if the world needed a little bit more, a lot more people who were reflective and thoughtful and quiet and less judgmental?
Yeah.
What if I told you I want more people like your innate natural being walking around than people who are yelling at each other that you need to fix this and you're not good enough and you don't look right?
Yeah.
So is this your first kid that you have?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about her. Or him. I just assumed it was a girl. Is it a girl?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
She's spunky, she's outgoing, she's so friendly and happy, and she's literally the best kid ever.
I mean, my kids are amazing, but I'll give you this one. So how far along into being a mom are you?
She's 16 months.
16 months. Okay. If you were to describe how you are doing as a mom, like if you were to be sitting in the audience like Simon Cowell and judging you on a stage, what 2 or 3 or 4 words would you use to describe how you're doing as a mom? Don't overthink it and don't judge your answer. Just let it rip.
Yes. I'm kind. I'm comforting.
Those are adjectives. I want you to give me performances, like performance scores.
Like numbers?
Well, I mean, you just let it rip. You just gave me personality traits or character traits. I want you to judge your performance as a mom so far.
Okay, I'm thinking too much. There are times where I do, I guess, get overwhelmed and I do snap at her, but I always want to be there to comfort her when she's upset.
I'm trying to get beneath the qualifier voice.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask it in a different way.
Yeah.
Are you a good mom? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you feel good in your role as a mom?
Yes.
You think you're hitting it out of the park?
No.
Okay. Is there any part of you that's scared that you are going to treat your daughter like you were treated?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Like I said, sorry.
No, you're okay. Take a breath. You're good.
My mom was harsh.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel myself being harsh with her. And I know she's little, she doesn't understand. But yeah, I just get frustrated with her.
Yeah. You know why? Because you're a human being. And 16 months old are both beautiful and fun, and they blow up everything. Your body, your marriage, your finances, they blow up everything, right?
Yeah.
And yet you still have this mother over your shoulder with her arms crossed, judging everything you do. You don't look right after being a mom. You're kind and compassionate and you're doing a good job, but you snap once and then mom's right there over your shoulder going, see, I told you. And now, in addition to telling you you need to do more sit-ups and look more beautiful because your husband's going to leave you, you're also not doing that right either. Fair?
Yeah.
So what if I told you, and I'm making something up here, right? What if I told you that maybe your spending is keeping you, is acting as a pretty good buffer? It's a way to distract yourself or numb out from that feeling of, I don't want this to happen again. And it's really painful to enter back into that relationship with this little girl.
Yeah, it's accurate.
And so blaming the spending, trying to white knuckle through spending, like I'm going to tell you, like you got to stop doing that, right? It's going to cause all kind of pain in your marriage, and like there's a math problem that you're creating. And at the end of the day, you know as well as I do that this comes out in shame, comes out in a bunch of different ways. You might start hiding and your husband will be like, where's my wife? Or you'll snap at him, or he'll say, hey, we got to stop, and you'll feel judged again and you'll come after him, or you'll snap at this little girl. So we have to stop spending. But until we get to the root of what is spending getting you? What is just this constant search for, I need to be beautiful. I want to feel good inside. What is that actually trying to protect you from? What are some things your husband has said to you?
Nothing. I mean, he's like the kindest, sweetest person ever.
He might be nice, but it's not kind to watch somebody that he loves, like begin to erode the financial security of a family, but also just constantly be in struggle and in pain, right?
Yeah, that's true.
He might be really nice and not want to be non-confrontational, but sometimes that's not kind, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he's very non-confrontational.
Okay. When's the last time he looked at you and said, my God, you're so beautiful?
I think it was on Sunday.
Okay. So he's starting to change that narrative inside, right?
Yes.
Or he may not be changing the narrative. He's trying.
Yeah, he is.
Or weirdly, he might just think you're beautiful, which is hard for you to internalize when you've got however many years of your mom telling you that you're not.
Yeah.
And so some of this is going to be you sitting down with your husband and saying, look, I'm starting to hear my mom's voice again, judging me for how I'm parenting, how I look, how lovable I am. And I want you to walk alongside me, and I'm going to give you permission to begin to call out when you see me or experience me or hear me talking to myself in a way that's just simply not true. Is he trustworthy? Is your husband trustworthy in that way?
Yes.
Okay. The second thing is, I want you to take the time. You've probably heard me say this a million times on this show, but I want you to write 9-year-old you a letter and say 9-year-olds are allowed to be pudgy. My God.
Yeah.
9-year-olds aren't supposed to be doing sit-ups because their tummies are too big. They're supposed to be out running around playing, having fun. And then to really change addictive action, you're going to have to put some major breaks, some major hurdles in front of you. So you said you've cut up cards, you've deleted the apps, whatever. How do you end up going back to jewelry and clothing websites and things like that?
I just download them again and put everything back. Yeah.
Okay. What I want you to begin to do is 2 things. Number 1, when you start to download everything, I want you to remember this conversation. And I want you to, I'm going to give you permission. Pull your phone back out and download those apps. But before you do that, I want you to promise me and all the listeners that you're going to exhale and take a deep breath and exhale 3 times.
Okay.
And that you will carry a small little journal with you in your purse or wherever you find yourself downloading this stuff again. And I want you to write down what you are feeling in this particular moment. I don't feel beautiful right now. I feel bored right now. I feel scared right now. I don't feel lovable. I don't feel sexual anymore. Like whatever the things you're wrestling with, I want you to write those things down, okay?
Yes.
And here's the second thing. I want to challenge you for 30 days to go caustic. You know what that means?
No.
I want you to go scorched earth. I want you to either turn your phone completely off and put it in a drawer for 30 days. I want you to challenge yourself to just not download apps for 30 days.
Okay.
And at the end of 30 days, if you want to download them again, download them again.
Okay.
And before you download them, I want you to do one more thing that's going to be really annoying, okay?
Okay.
I want you to get a picture of your mom. Do you have one in your house somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to get a picture out, and I want you to look at her and say, Mom, I'm doing this for you.
Okay.
Because deep down, I think you may have been right about some of the mean, awful things you said to me. And hopefully that puts the brakes on. I'm not giving you that. I'm changing my family tree, not just financially, but I'm changing the way we talk to each other in this house.
Yeah.
Can you do those things?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So let's come up with a plan. Also, hang on the line. I'm going to hook you up with the Every Dollar app. It's the budgeting app that I use, that my friends and community use, that we use here at the office. I'm going to give it to you for a year. It's the Every Dollar app, and it links your purchases to your bank, but also to your husband. You all can keep each other accountable. And if we get to a point in 45 days, 60 days where I've got to take my name off, I got to disconnect this spitting app. Husband, I want you to change the online code to the bank. So I can't just, we're going to put some major hurdles in front of us. But I have a feeling that linking these things together is going to really help. And then going scorched earth for 30 days, just breaking this pattern. Anybody can white knuckle anything for 30 days. Whew. I'm proud of you, Tia. This is one of those moments. You got a 16-month-old girl, and we talk about this. I'm going to change my family tree, and we try to grind through some stuff. This is about you making peace with, man, you were treated like hell growing up. And I'll be damned if my daughter's going to experience this too. And by the way, from the sounds of it, you're a great, great mom.